Here's an overview of the two-camera mobile interview station. It would be on a rolling cart. One could stand behind it or sit and talk to whoever was standing on the other side of the platform. And here's how it would all be connected up together. This is a two-camera setup. It's an iPhone that's looking at the guests and a webcam that's looking at the host. When I set this up again, I'm going to use two iPhones. And there's a small monitor that the guests can see and an eMeet speakerphone in the center of the table that's everybody's microphone and the Zoomist's speaker. Here's the red iPhone and the bullet-shaped little P5 webcam mounted on a mast. The mast is actually a tripod selfie stick. Just beyond the laptop, you can see the black rectangle of the monitor that the guests can see, and the hat is one guest, and the little figure beside him is the other. There's also a battery that's powering the phone and a port replicator on the table on the left side, and on the lower left is the power supply. So here's the operator eye view looking at the two guests with the laptop in the foreground and the back other way facing monitor in between us. This would actually be back to back in a real setup, probably a 17-inch guest monitor. All right, this is a proof of concept of the multi-camera setup. This is a two-camera setup, could easily be three, with a monitor facing the interviewee. So I'm the interviewer, and I'm on this side of the laptop, which is in front of me that I'm looking at, and I'm being seen by the little rocket-shaped webcam. I'll make sure we get a good picture of it. That's plugged directly into the MacBook. People across the table from me, Mr. Keith Haring and Miss Western, are being seen by an iPhone that's over here beside me on the same arm as the webcam. And I can zoom it in and I can zoom it out. And I have a certain amount of control of how it aims and like that. I can even change its tilt. That's a manual operation. I need a better gimbal setup here, but this works. So proof of concept. I can see them. They can see me in the real world looking straight across the table here. And then we can go over here and I can be them, and now I'm being interviewed by you over there, and I can see that I need to adjust the camera to go a little more height, and I'm looking at them on an EOIO monitor. The sound is being recorded on the eMeet, and if there were anyone out there talking, it would come in on the eMeet. Now I can spotlight them. Gallery. Speaker. There they go. Full screen. Okay, that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to go over here and sit with the guests, and here's what the guests would see. All three of us sitting here chatting into the computer, and let's see how this plays out.